All right, we are going to move on to these earrings. I think earrings are always a really great gift because you don't have to be concerned with size in terms of what size does the person wear. You know they're gonna be beautiful, and you've got your choice of red diamonds or champagne diamonds in this heart stud.
Red diamonds. I mean, this is a holiday gift. This is a holiday purchase. If you want something to just add sparkle to your holiday, how about red hearts? And these aren't tiny. These are significant. These are beautiful. Look at that. We're talking almost 3/4 of a carat, about 3/4 of a carat of diamonds, red diamonds. I mean, if that doesn't scream holiday, it's the season for love. It's the season for joy. So we have them in red, we have them in natural champagne, and of course, the most popular blue. But I'm feeling the red tonight.
I think so. I
think
think
the blue
so.
is gone.
No, the blue, yes, is already gone. That's what happens, you know? Because a lot of you shop with us on television, but also on hsn.com, and you were able to kind of jump in and pick those up. When I look at these, I do think they're beautiful because you've got diamonds, because you have that universal symbol of love. But just so you know, that price is not wrong. These are $100 off. So normally these were $250. Today they're $149.90. This, I tell you, even if you're saying, well, I'm not gonna think about shopping for gifts until after Thanksgiving, I gotta tell you, Thanksgiving is gonna be here in a week. You can have these in about a week. Order them today, you'll have them in about a week, and guess what? The best gift that you're shopping for all season is already done.
You forget about the red dress, the red red sweater, red diamonds, because you'll have a piece of forever, and you'll have them forever. I mean, these are heirloom, but you get to enjoy the joy of wearing diamonds, the ultimate gemstone. I mean, come on.
I know.
And what a gift.
There's nothing like it. and it really is, and they come beautifully boxed, and so you're all done. If these are not maybe for someone else, maybe these are for you, imagine putting these on for the first time. And maybe these are the ones that you are going to wear, and this is the gift you give yourself. You unwrap it on Christmas Eve, and you just enjoy and fall in love with either red diamonds or champagne. Now, I know champagne is almost gone.
Oh, absolutely.